The 2025 edition of the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show, a night of glamour, music, and of course fashion, was live at the Steiner Studios in New York City. And as we duly anticipated the legends and the icons that were going to strut their stuff on the runway, we still were on the lookout for the best celebrity red carpet fashions. Now, the category for tonight was sexy but tasteful, and while some of our faves really understood the assignment, others just looked a bit too vulgar. So here are the top 10 best unwashed dress celebrities at the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dress list and starting out really strong, we have the beautiful Brazilian sensation Rafa Kalimann, and for the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show, she had on this black chiffon long dress by Mason Alaya, and she looked absolutely gorgeous in this look. Now, this look in itself just had everything I would expect from a Victoria's Secret red carpet look, because while it had that sexy allure to it, it still felt very put together, not overly vulgar, and the fact that she was pulling this look off even with that baby bump, it just made me love this look even more. Now, I love the way this dress fits, the cutout detailing that we see on the sides. It really just accentuated her baby bump, and I think it just made this look feel more intentional. I also was loving the pleated texture that we see on the dress, as well as the slits that we see going on at the bottom part of the dress. The fabric just felt very flowy, very beautiful, but it still was giving off that very sultry essence. And for a Victoria's Secret fashion show, this is what you want to channel. I also was loving the styling of this look, just with the studded heels, the black bag. It all just seemed very well put together, and I really can appreciate that. Now, her hair looks really fabulous, and overall, I would say that she did exactly what needed to be done for this red carpet and for the function. So yeah, this look by Rafa, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the beautiful, the gorgeous Jordyn Woods, and for the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show, she had on this leopard printed jacket dress, and she definitely was making a statement in this look, and guess what? I think it paid off for sure. Now, first of all, we did see a lot of black dresses on the red carpet tonight, and while that's not a bad thing in on itself, this look just brought something very different and bold to this red carpet. Now, I love this leopard printed jacket. It definitely was stealing all the attention on this red carpet just because of how vibrant it was, and I absolutely can appreciate that. I also just love that in as much as this look has that puffy feel to it, because of the length of it being so mini, you could still feel that very sexy essence from this look. Now, I love how it kind of opens up at the neckline, just giving us a little cleavage moment. I also was loving the pairing of this look, just with that black mesh tights and the platform heels. I think that it just really completed the vibe of this look, and I loved it. Now, I love her hair up in a bun. It really just elongated her neck, and overall, I would say that this look definitely had that visual appeal for this function. So yeah, this look by Jordyn, it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the South Korean girl group Twice, and for the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show, they had on a combination of dresses and pantsuit set, and I think that it all just worked out very beautifully for me. Now, more than anything, I really was just loving how individualistic this look was, but at the same time, just standing next to each other, it still had that form of cohesion. Now, I love that Nayoung was giving us very legs for days with this look. I love the cutout detailing. I love that Momo was serving us something very sexy, something very sultry, just with the fur and the lace construction. Gio looks very angelic in that creamy shade of white, and Tisu was giving us very executive realness just with that black pinstripe suit set, while still keeping things very sexy, very sultry, and I loved it. It definitely was showing the different sides to them, but I feel like it still just worked very well together. I mean, they looked so amazing, their hair was done, the beat was on point, and overall, I just think that this was a solid red carpet showing from Twice. So yeah, this look by Twice, I absolutely loved it. I think they look all gorgeous, so it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the super handsome, the Conti, Alton Mason. And for the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show, He had on this black pinstripe suit set with a pink inner shirt, and he looked so clean, so dapper in this look, and I was loving every single moment of this. I mean, when has this man not looked great on the red carpet? I mean, he's literally like a life-size Kendall at this point, and he always just has that fierce presence about him that just makes his looks 10 times better. Now, I loved this suit set on him. I think the fit of it was incredible. I also was loving the styling of this look, just with that baby pink inner shirt. I think just the way it blended in with this carpet, it just felt very much intentional. Now, he definitely was feeling his fantasy in this look, and honestly, as he rightfully should, because he looked really good. So yeah, this look by Alton, it definitely has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dress list, we have the ebony goddess herself, Jenae Naylor. And for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she had on this brown mini dress and a matching fur trench jacket, and she was giving me very rich madame in this look, but she was still letting you know that she could still serve you legs for days in this look and not even flinch one bit, and it had me all the way gagging. Now, I loved this look on her. I just love how extravagant and grand this look was, but at the same time, it still felt very appropriate for the function. Now, I love this mini dress that she had on. It just looked really sexy. I love how textured the fabric was. I also was just loving the choice to just pair that mini dress with the furry long trench jacket. It just added that much needed oomph to this look, and I think it absolutely worked for me. Now, the styling of the look, just with the shoes, the accessories, it just felt really stunning to watch and beautiful. Overall, let's just say that she was doing her big one in this look for the show, and so it has to be a hot for me. First up on our worst dress list, we have the stunning, the gorgeous Madison Beer. And for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she had on this black sheer beaded long dress, and this just felt far too vulgar for me, if I'm being honest. Now, the girlies just think that because this is a show about lingerie, they have to bring that vibe over to the red carpet. But there's a more refined way to really present sexy, and this was not that for me. I mean, Madison is such a gorgeous, gorgeous girly. There is no denying that. But this dress to me just felt far too questionable. I mean, it really just had a lot going on, and it just felt like she was trying so hard in this dress. I mean, this was already a sheer dress in on itself with like visible panties. So to add on that super high slit and then that beaded paneling that felt even more sheer, this was just a bit much for me and not for the right reasons. I mean, this look just felt very attention seeking, and it almost just made her look very desperate. Yeah, no, this is not a look I really did enjoy on this red carpet, and so it's gonna have to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the ebony goddess Jodie Turner-Smith, and for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she had on this white beaded bodysuit moment. And my problem is not even that she actually wore a bodysuit onto the red carpet, but just how tacky and ridiculous it looked on her. I mean, I still don't understand what I'm looking at. I mean, just the way the fabric was constructed, it just looked very tattered, and it just lacks that level of precision construction-wise for me. I also didn't care for the fit of this look. It just had that very loose cut at the neckline, and that in itself just made this look feel more slouchy, very ill-fitting, and so it just did not look the best on her. Let's just say this was another look that just felt a bit distastefully done for me, and so this look, it has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the super cutesy Ellie Thumann, and for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she had on this white sheer corseted mini dress, and yeah, no, this look was just not my cup of tea on this red carpet, I'm afraid. I mean, more than anything, it really was the visuals of this dress that was just throwing me all the way off. Now, I just did not love how sheer this dress was. I mean, these sheer see-through type dresses, it's been overdone, it's been overflogged, and it's just getting old really fast, and I just don't love it. I also wasn't loving the cuts that we see of that inner underwear. It just was giving me very boy boxer briefs as opposed to like sexy panties for the girlies, and it just looks a bit odd for me. I also just think that because this look was done in that white, it just looked very stark and jarring to look at, just the way it was constructed, and that was a no-no for me. Overall, this look, I would say, just did not quite cut it for me. It just felt a bit too meh, and so it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the legend, the icon, Sarah Jessica Parker. And for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she had on this black midi dress and a black wool trench jacket by Dolce & Gabbana. And this look, to me, it just felt a little too stiff and uptight for this function. I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter how decent this look was. This red carpet called for that element of sexy and sultriness while still keeping things very refined. However, this look just kind of failed to deliver that. This just felt too motivational speaker for me. And for this event, I'm sorry, it was a no-no for me. Maybe this dress could have been better being like a mini dress, or maybe she could have just ditched that jacket, opted for like a feathered boa or for like a 4-feather jacket to just have that delicate essence to this look. I feel like that would have really just brought that sultriness to this look. But unfortunately, let's just say that this was just a matter of like time and place for me, and for this function, I really wasn't feeling this look. So yeah, this look, it has to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the very interesting Christina Kirkman. And for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she had on this golden beaded see-through long dress, and the fact definitely speaks for itself. She looked a hot boo-boo mess in this look, and you could not tell me otherwise. I mean, this was giving me that very fishnet fantasy. I just feel like if she took off this dress, she would definitely be catching a lot of like tilapias in the ocean. And for the red carpet, I just don't see it for this look. I also just feel like if she was going to show up in like a panty moment, at least match the panties with the color of the dress, because this black panty just that we see underneath the dress, this was really and truly diabolical. Overall, glamorous this look was absolutely not, but what it was one vulgar mess. So yeah, this look, it has to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best and worst dress celebrities at the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I surely would be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.